Next Wednesday.
Calvin is a great guy. I just want something a little bit more rugged.
You are waiting for the next best thing.
Sooner or later.
Did you say something to Zach? I told him to stay away from you. I will see who I want.
You'll come face to face with your past.
Did you charge that woman's credit card?
But can you face?
What are you doing?
I just want to make sure you're okay.
The truth?
You know he can go to jail for this.
Karen.
What did you do?
What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, you just saw the trailer for next week's episode. Season 2, episode 14, entitled Just For Me, airing February 3rd, 9 p.m. on BET. Zach comes to Danny's defense when she is threatened at work. Fatima and Andy share a heart-to-heart about their friendship. Karen believes that Zach has betrayed her. So before going forward, make sure you take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So, we pretty much pick up where we left off. There are, I want to say, about 6 different scenes to talk about. So, Fatima confronts Hayden over the whole situation about threatening Zach. She also has a scene with Andy where she's reassuring Andy, like, look, girl, I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be in the position you're in with the whole married man, his wife and everything, but look on the bright side. You got all of this in reference to her success. It's almost like Andy isn't really there. Like, I noticed that while watching the episodes. Like, she's here, but she's not there in regards to, girl, you won this huge settlement. You got a promotion. But because of her whole situation with Gary, that's clouding her judgment. And it's like Fatima's there to kind of, she's almost like a fan trying to blow the smoke clouds away so Andy can see clearly. But don't get me wrong, I know what it's like to be heartbroken. That just F's you up. Like, it doesn't matter what you get, what you succeed in. If your heart isn't right, then it doesn't really matter. Almost like the equivalent of, if my hair doesn't look good, if it isn't cut or whatever, it doesn't matter what I put on. Suit, tie. If my hair ain't good, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. All right. So we also have Danny holding her ground against the 2 brothers. And, you know, it looks like in the synopsis, Zach comes to her defense, which I actually like. And also have a scene where Danny asks Zach if he actually charged the credit card. And I don't think he did. This just seems way too coincidental. And remember, he hasn't told Danny the full truth about the truck thing with Fatima and the Chain Breakers group. So that explains why Danny's skeptical. All right, we're also at the bank. And Maurice goes into the office with Sabrina and Jacoby like, hey, y'all been in here for a long time. And it turns out he has the results for Calvin's drug test. While Sabrina also says that, you know, I'm keeping my options open. And basically Maurice is like, you're just trying to see if you're checking for someone else. You're basically trying to explore your options before you commit to Calvin. So I don't know. This whole grass always greener thing. All right, so we also have Paris coming to check on Andy. I know that in the episode, Miss Irene was trying to make it so Paris and Andy wouldn't, see each other. But I'm going to assume that this occurs at work as opposed to Andy's apartment. So this is probably at the end of the day, and, Paris swings by to make sure Andy's all right after what happened with Gary the night before. But to be honest, Paris should just leave her alone. No. All right, so the girls are over at Karen's place for dinner. And it looks like, based off some of the facial expressions, they bring up the situation with Zach and everything. And there's also a scene where Zach, I believe, is on the phone with Karen asking, what did you do? So I don't know if that's in reference to the police or if in reference to the stuff that she did to his grandfather's thing. So that's it for the episode preview just for me. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I honestly loved last night's episode. If you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.